Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Highrise. Welcome back to Peeping Towers, where we have been trying to work on a new commercial area. We would like to get into large offices, but of course they have quite a high demands list, much of which we are trying to satisfy in this little area here that we are slowly building, little by little. We are close to completing Retail Desert, because we have 3 out of 4 small stores, but as you can see, we've got a little 4th one here that's currently being moved in. So we are going to continue with this. We're getting close to sort of getting as high as I'm going to go on the office tower. It's probably going to get up to about here, and then well, I don't know actually. There is some HQs. Don't know if we will be doing the HQs just yet, and we'll move on to the residential tower or not. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. But now, something I wanted to look at this episode was of course the consultants, the operations specifically. I'm interested in getting into this, and you can see here that this operations track here is unlocked by building a building manager's office. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come into here, operations, and we're going to build this. You must build an office for your building manager and staff to unlock consultant upgrades on the operations track. Fantastic, that's what we want to do, and we've got all the things that we need to do it. So I think for now we are just going to, I don't really know where I'm going to want this permanently. When that sort of thing's happening, we tend to just throw it down here, and eventually it will find a home. Shall we speed things up? There we go. Oh, the lift's broken down. This is terrible news. Right. Yes. So we can get that built. And, and we can move in that store. I was just about to go and check on it. It has been moved in. 1,000 doubloons has been rewarded to us. Look at the fireworks. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I need a bit of a refresher on where we are with everything. Plenty of power. Phone line's getting a little low. Water is okay. Gas, no, okay. Because I'm presuming that a lot of these will need phones, won't they? Now, as always, we like to just make sure that we are satisfying the criteria of the large offices. So have we actually built all the shops that they were demanding? I've got a feeling we have the electronics and the clothes store, but I just want to make sure that there's no other demands that we're missing. That one just says large stores and more large restaurants, but nothing specific about those, which is great. That's fine. So we can move in anything that we want here, which I'm pretty pleased about. Now, it looks like our office may be built. Here it is. Ta-da! Ooh. Here's our building manager. Do you know what? We should name our building manager, shouldn't we? After one of my Patreons. Here. Let's see here. So I think I shall name the building manager Sarah. There we go. After one of my Patreons. Fantastic. Okay, she has a very important job, to be quite honest. Right. We can now, you can see it's turned yellow because we've unlocked stuff. Let's have a look. Let's just come in here. It's easier. Woohoo! So, we need to... new construction office unlocks a second, larger construction office. So, it requires 10 influence. And, of course, I have built up masses of influence. So, we should be able to get all this unlocked pretty quickly. So, we want new construction office. And you can see here, look. Oh, this has turned yellow. And here it is. Expand your construction staff by building this larger office. It contains a spot for an extra worker. So we know that we've got Squeezle and Sir Lord Gamer over here. This one for now we're going to pop over here. It will probably eventually maybe even be over here. But for now it can live here. That's fantastic. So that because they work very hard, these two, at building this tower, Squeezle Prime and Sir Lord Gamer, again named after a couple of my Patreons. So it'd be nice to give them a hand. You know, it's a high demand of what's going on up here. You know, there's an awful lot to build. It's going to go all the way up here, you know. So some help would be nice. I believe Squeezle is on her way over to build this. Here she is. There. Woohoo! So I think we should have a couple more turn up, and it just means now that we can build a little bit faster because we've got new members. Well, look, we've got Peter. Now I'd like to name Peter after one of my Patreons as well. I think we might name Peter. Oh yes, we need to name him White Fury because we had White Fury and then we lost White Fury. So there we go. White Fury is back. And then I would like to name this lady here Abrina Blue, after another one of my Patreons. There we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. So there we are. There they are. Good. Now, can we do anything else here? I'm pretty sure we will be able to. Let's just come in here. It's easier. Now, what's this? Add one more builder to your large construction office. Let's do it so we can build even faster. Because, like, you know, we've got so much influence. Let's bish, bash, bosh this out. I'd like to know who this is going to be. Are you... Ah! Okay. So we have another lady. I'm going to start running out of those. Do you know what? Maybe we'll go with Sire here. As we probably won't see... Given that Sire over here doesn't really... We won't see her that often, if at all. So, do you know what? We'll just rename this one to something completely random. I now can't think of anything at all. We'll name her Fish Wrapper. There we go. After a character in 2 Point Hospital. Right. There we go. So we got a new team to help out Sir Lord Gamer and Squeezle Prime build this huge skyscraping place. And then what's this here? So optimize maintenance. Build an expanded maintenance office that can automate renovations. All maintenance workers work 50% faster. 20 influence. Yes. Oh my goodness. So let's check this out. There it is. It's a large maintenance office. Again, we've got a maintenance office over here. But you know what? We'll build this one for here for now. To be able to, at midnight, not have to tell them to do all the renovations and stuff would be great. And if they work faster, I mean, that's great too, right? Plus, there's going to be more of them working the venue. Right? Look, got another 3 to help out. So we've got Teresa. I'm going to run out of names like this. Now, I think we'll put... this one will be Blue Beer Cushion. There we go. Welcome to the team. Here, we shall make this one here. Oh, Gunner. Yes. Fantastic. And another lady. Ooh, right. Now, ooh, how would I say this name? Zeus? I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. Write it in the comments below phonetically, so that I know how to say your name. But yes, there we are. There we are. But I'm running out of girls now. I've got a lot of boys' names left. I've got a lot of male names left from my patrons, but not girls. Not girls. Whoa. So some of the guys, they may be girls in later life. What else have we unlocked here? We've got another... Ooh. Oh, look. We've also opened up the security doors. This prevents... What's this say? Security door prevent everyone, including building staff, from walking through their location in either direction. Oh, nice. So you can reduce foot traffic. Lovely. Revolving doors reduces the spread of nearby smells. Lovely. And soundproof doors reduce the spread of nearby noise. They do work, but this doesn't absolutely fix the problem, you know, but they can help reduce it. So if you've got a little bit of a waft coming through, those doors can help. They really, really can. So what else have we got here? Optimize service. So all service workers, couriers, deliverers, etc. work 50% faster. Why wouldn't we want that? 25 influence. Beautiful. And as we're here, build upgraded elevators that do not need to begin on the ground floor. Now, we're going to buy this now just so that we can get this done. But I mentioned a few episodes back that we won't actually be using these for a very long time. But there we are. And then we've got the fast track renovations. Use your influence to hire a crack maintenance team. All grime in the building will be eliminated. Wow, doesn't that sound awesome? And we have so much influence, we could do that quite a lot. So there we are. I'm pretty pleased about getting that out of the way. And look, and here's our upgraded lift. Looks similar, but a little bit nice. Look, it's got gold trimmings and whatnot. And a dado rail. Always nice. So there we are. Okay, so it's good to get that done. That felt nice, right? That felt nice. And because that's at some point I'd like to come in and probably do the public transport, because we're going to get the metro station here and that. We need to move these out the way, as I want to get some lifts and stairs in here so that we can get people out the metro and that pretty quick and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, shall we get back to what we were doing? So let's fast forward all this. Oh, also automate renovations. Yes, please. Let's do that. Okay, excellent. So let's move in some shops. And let's move in as well different things. Oh look, they want a whole bunch of stuff as well. We have been looking into it. Ooh, we have been looking into it. So we have the clothing store. We have the electronics store with computers and TVs. So we've sort of covered that. We could do a shoe shop. Do you know, a shoe shop could be pretty nice, couldn't it? And yeah, we don't need to do anything else to satisfy the criteria. So we'll get a shoe shop in. This is a large store here. Big old large one. We could do handbags and briefcases, appliances, household, cheese shop, candy store, swimwear outlets, beauty salon, edgy clothing shop, bank. Yes, now this is, I wanted to build a bank, didn't I? Because this is why I built the mall security. So let's build a bank, because otherwise they're pretty happy here, right? We will go with Oak Park Community Bank. That sounds pretty swell. Okay, and then we've got large stores to go through, and they've probably got all kinds of demands. Likes to be near pretty things. Likes to be near pretty things. Yeah, not going to happen with this because we're pretty tightly packed in. So I'm hoping they won't be too upset about it. We'll see. So department stores. A department store that carries clothing and jewellery might compete with other bits we've got here. Although, look, furniture stores could be pretty good. Again, we do have electronics. We don't really want to step on their parade. Ooh, but look, meticulously stacked fruit, aged organic meat. Would that smell? I don't know. Fashion boutique. Get the hottest names in fashion, toy store, sporting goods. So they mall customer support and mall directory. I'm not sure if I have that stuff unlocked just at the moment. Where would I go for that? Oh, I might. Would they be in here? They might actually be in here. Oh, customer support. Ew. Do you know what? If we put that there, because we could also do the directory directory, which I think is a tour. Look! So mall directory, sort of a map and what's in there, and then look. An information point. Fantastic. Right, okay. So, with that in mind, let's have a look at the sporting goods. Much happier now, aren't they? Should we get in a sporting goods store? I like the sound of that. Okay, that's a nice bit of variety. I think a furniture store might be pretty nice. We don't have anything like that kicking around here at the moment. A fancy grocery store. Do you know, I think we will pop one in. So we'll pop that in. And what else would be a bit different? A toy store. Maybe we can pop in a toy store. There we go. Wow. And here they are. Look at this. Hey, this is flashy. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh, look at the sporting goods place. Oh, look how they display their balls. It's ridiculous. Display their balls. There's a sentence I didn't think I'd be saying on one of my videos. All the shoes. Oh, the toy store. They've got robots and trackers and things. Trackers. Appliances. The furniture store. Oh, this is the furniture store, yeah. Fantastic, yeah. So, because they're all sort of doing different things, they should largely be happy and okay, right? So something else that we need to do, oh dear, is move in these people, right? We need to continue moving in these. What we're doing, creatives, I believe. So, but we need to look at the telephone lines, don't we? Let's move in these creatives, and then let's check out the telephone lines, because they were getting low. It was a thing. Look, so telephone. Which one do we go for? With the amount that we're earning, might just go straight for 3-1. You know, get another 50 lines in, so that we're not constantly working on the edge, and we've got all these little offices to go in. Now, something else that we need to consider. Oh, I love this toy store. Oh, look, we can hear it. If you get really close, you can really, really hear it. Da, 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 da. Pretty nice. So what is it that I need to do? I need to build more floors upwards for our large offices. That's what we need to do. Indeed, it is. Now, how many floors do we want to do? We need to build 6 large offices. They don't seem to be bothered about specifically what they are, but they probably also bring in really good rent. Do you know what I might do? I might start with 4, because you know, we're going to have a whole bunch of things that we're going to need to do. Actually, let's do because that would be 2. Do you know what? I think we will go up. Probably what I should have done is reduce the costs of building. We've got so much money. I mean, goodness. I'm not going to worry about it. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Let's move the lifts up so that they can actually build this. That would be fantastic. Can we move in any more? Shall we get some more creatives in? They don't have to be creatives. I mean, we could look at some legal offices as well. It's just that creatives pay us a little bit more. Mind you, you know, we've got a couple of good legal, fairly right legal ones here. Yeah. lovely. Good. So they're building it in, and now that we've got more maintenance workers that work faster as well. Look at this! Look at them go! They're an absolute fantastic team. Smashing out those floors. Wonderful, wonderful. And what we need to do is continue these up as well. Okay. Excellent, because we'll probably have sort of an observation deck in here and stuff like that in the future. We'll see. Bits and bobs will turn up, and this will be a nice floor for that. I suppose what we could do in the meantime, just so that the floor's quite nice, is we could just make it all windows, like glass floor thing, just to keep it nice, you know. I think that works for us. Okay, and look at something we haven't done here. So get that in as well. So because we are going to be now looking at large offices, and you can see here that before we start building them, we are going to need auditing services and that. We're going to need more restaurants as well, aren't we? Because I'd like to get a bit of everything in this building. So even though we could build ones that don't... Oh no, look, we've done it. Oh, they're all really, really happy about... Oh no, hang on, there we go. Yeah, needs a larger variety of restaurants. I was about to say, I was like, I'm sure I read there somewhere. There it is. Yeah, needs a greater variety of large restaurants. We could probably just build one more large restaurant actually and satisfy that, because I would like a bit of everything in the building. Because we built this large restaurant. Ooh, it's well growing, isn't it? Rent is too high. Is it? Okay. I've forgotten. There we go. Okay. So the thing is that I don't know if I really want another one here, but it might need to go here for now. Maybe we'll just stick it on this floor for now, and move it later. I think that's probably what we'll do. So let's get another large restaurant in here. What does this one serve? So hang on a minute. This one is dinner and has a bar. This one is breakfast and lunch. Sports bar, lots of TV, beer on tap and pub grub. Serves dinner and has a bar. So it'll probably step on the toes of the one below. Fine Italian food, pasta and the like. Serves dinner and has a bar. Oh, serves dinner and has a bar. Serves breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and lunch. Lunch and dinner. Maybe we'll go with a buffet then. Seems to cause the least amount of problems. We are going to need to hook them up with water and gas. So, bowl golden or violet mountain? Bowl golden. Because it sounds weird. So, I think they'll have everything on... No, they don't have gas. Okay, let's get them a bit of gas. There we go. Okay, so out of all the large restaurants, this is the one I think that's going to step on the toes of the others the least. It is going to upset the other restaurants, but hopefully less so. It seems it's also the place where the waiters go to eat. So, anyway, so did we... Is that one restaurant enough? Yes, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. And I'm assuming that they are paying a good amount of rent. Oh my god, look at the rent. Yes. Yeah, we're going to build a nice big amount of these. Really start getting in some big bucks before we go into the residential tower. But what we could see is that they do have some demands for services which we haven't yet fulfilled, and that's because I like to do those last, because they cost us money rather than bringing it in. All these shops and restaurants, of course, pay us money, so it's good to build those first and bolster your income before you start increasing your outgoings. So auditors, corporate communications, Building security, all sorts happening here. They've got all sorts happening. And I also sort of need to decide where they're going to go. I need to make some decisions. So one of the things that came up here, security services, I think they mentioned, didn't they? Professional auditing. That was on there, wasn't it? The auditors. Yes, auditing services. Auditing. I've lost them again. This one. Ooh, look. Look at these. I like that. I do like that. Auditors. Business needs independent oversight. There's a part of me is thinking about sticking these sort of in and amongst these offices. You know? I think that might be nice. Because they're quite nice offices, aren't they? You know? They are quite nice offices. And we've got a lot going on down in the basement. We're going to need lots of these as the buildings grow. Okay. So I think what I might do... Oops, daisies. Let's put another floor in. Okay. And let's delete this to have a look at what we're doing here. Oh, and we should probably just move in some more of these guys, right? Ooh. No. Why so cheap and nasty? Why are you so cheap and nasty? Now. Large. So we're probably going to... Hello. Oh. Oh, do they not fit here? Okay. They don't fit here, everybody. So we're going to have to... well, the 3 don't fit here. So it might be that I look at putting them up here, because they did say... Some of them did say something about they like to be near nice things, didn't they? Yeah, likes being near art. So maybe if 3 don't fit snugly across here, I could come up with... I could leave a gap, and then maybe like our auditors and that can come in these gaps, and then we can put some nice things on display and whatnot. And then to maximize putting an expensive bit of artwork in here, if we put them maybe like this, and then I could put some really nice artwork down here. The only thing is that I haven't really looked at artwork haven't looked into it too much just yet, because we do have this track as well for the consultants: small artworks, art dealers, medium artworks, art galleries, large artworks and stuff like that, which is really great for lobbies and that. So maybe we'll look at something because it's these little sculptures here could be perfect for just popping in here. And then we can have offices, if they do likes to be near art and pretty things. This would help satisfy that, right? That would help get it done. Hey, that might be okay. Yeah, that might be okay. Leaving stuff like this, maybe for sort of the auditors and whatnot. Let's have another look. Yeah, see, they fit perfect. And then we can have the auditing services right in with them. I mean, that seems like a pretty okay idea. Well, okay. Well, that's what we will concentrate on in the next episode, I think. We've got a couple more here that we could move in. Let's just get those creative offices in. We've still got this really cheapo one here, which I'm not really happy about, but I guess we'll get them in. Yeah, we better check on phones and such in the next episode as well. Thank
Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more shizwa.